Mugi and Hanabi find self in each other, emotionally and physically, without connection just by circumstance. They understand their own personal shortcomings and can recognize the potential to combat this loneliness in a hollow, mutual relationship. What's interesting here is not how they fulfill each other superficially, but instead by how they don't. Neither are particularly invested in their relationship, and when things go terribly wrong or right in their life, they don't feel the need to involve the other. Secrets are kept, feelings are withheld, and communication is non-existent. Both recognize the other's position, but is unable to overcome their own shortcomings to truly care for the other. Such shortcomings are amplified by the characters recurrently resorting to other forms of shallow acceptance. For Hanabi in her solely sexual relationship with Etchan, and for Mugi in the cherishing of Mocha as an unattainable treasure. What's significant is that as the relationships of Scum's Wish evolve, Mugi and Hanabi remain awfully stagnant. Relationships, whether romantic or friendships or family-like, constantly fail for the both of them, whereas the relationships for other characters, after breaking away from the main duo, slowly form as they recognize the limitations of these relationships from before. Nowhere is this more obvious than in the character of Akane. Akane is shown to be a manipulative, uncaring monster of feelings. She is obsessed with stealing the affection of men away from others, only to discard it without a second thought later. This is the identity and personality Akane has created for herself since her youth, and it defines her character throughout the story. However, through her interaction with Hanabi's target of affection, Kanai, Akane quietly in the back of her mind questions these notions, and when pushed to reveal these, she attempts to run away. And here is where a turning point is reached. Kanai stops and accepts her. This deeper acceptance of her actions and self absolutely shatters and reforms Akane into a character with a resolute stance of self. While one can question why Kanai did such things or why he's so resolute in his own actions, the fact remains that because of them, Akane was able to find her own identity. Because of Kane. Very key word because there. As Hanabi is struggling immensely with her own identity, she solely wants to discover her significance in others, in Etchan or Mugi, or by mimicking Akane by an ex-relationship of Akane's. However, these attempts fail, and Hanabi's loneliness is amplified because of it. In Mugi's case, he actually succeeds in attaining the relationship with Akane that he had so pined for. Mugi had been sexually and emotionally exploited throughout his youth, and this continued in high school with Hanabi, and now with Akane. These exploits almost set to define him, but with Akane's sudden change of self, the relationship ends and Mugi also finds himself lonely and identityless. For the other side characters, the relationship partners of the main duo, they all actually find some self-identity. They recognize the emptiness and hopelessness of these hollow relationships and break them off. Etchan changes her image, considers other avenues for relationships, and breaks off interaction with Hanabi altogether. She just seems to move forward. Noriko discards her childhood obsession and Mugi and works towards her other passions, granting her meaningful interactions and enjoyments with others. And Akane and Kane get freaking married, cementing their acceptance of their relationship and sense of self. But where does this leave our leads? Broken, lonely, abandoned, unable to talk with or trust in people or each other? Yeah, they are left with themselves. Unhappy. The grand take-home message of Scum's Wish is perfectly displayed by Noriko, where she tells Hanabi that you can't love someone without loving yourself, which is pretty standard if you take a look at it, but it's often lost in contemporary society. People are so infatuated with the idea of being in a relationship or needed to be accepted by others that they lose sight of themselves. I feel that this is why Scum's Wish is so explicit and malicious in its depictions of these characters and relationships. You're not supposed to be disgusted at the show, but at your personal reflection in it. The parts of the show remind you of your own life, and your own shortcomings are really what the show's about. Because at the end of it all, we're always looking for ways to understand and express ourselves to escape loneliness, like Hanabi and Mugi, fulfilling their scumful wish.